Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 2 of Making Friends with Money Masterclass. I feel amazing today. I just had a massage and an amazing conversation with the masseuse and had a ton of synchronicities with him. It was really interesting. And he also hosts retreats and was telling me about these places in Denver and San Diego, which are my two favorite places outside of, well, no, they're my two favorite places in the US. So that was wild. I love how the universe works. It's so freaking cool. As you come on, go ahead and say hi in the comments. Let me know where you're tuning in from. Also, you're going to need to, refer to that money breakthrough guide again today. So if you haven't downloaded that yet, it is pinned to the featured section of this group here, the featured posts. And you're also going to need another journal and a pen. All right, so I'm going to pull you up here on my laptop. Oh, wait, I think it's working. Okay. Just make sure I can see myself. Okay, awesome. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and get started. If you were not here yesterday and you'd like to do this masterclass with us, day 1 is pinned to the featured post section. So you go ahead and watch that video after this one or before this one if you're watching this on the replay. So these are going to stay up in the featured post sections. And so you can redo them on your own time if you're not able to join us live today. And I would love for people to share in the comments below any new revelations that came through for you. Maybe last night, after you did more journaling. Hi, Lauren. How are you? Happy Thursday. Yay. If you all were with me yesterday, I would love for you to share what came through for you in the journaling exercises or anything else that came through last night after doing it. If you haven't done the exercises yet, you can come back to this video and just post below after you get a chance to watch it. So today we're going to be doing day 2 of the Money Breakthrough Guide. And what else? Let me make sure I'm not missing anything. Okay, I'm going to put a link in the comments below for the guide. So if you have not downloaded it yet, it would help you to be able to refer to this. So you can refer to this. Let me just put a link here. If you have a journal, go ahead and grab your journal and a pen. We're going to be doing some more writing today. Lauren said I'm going to have to watch the replay, but joining in for support. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. Thank you. So there's my money breakthrough guide. So you have that there. Okay. So yesterday we talked about how to do automatic writing. Automatic writing is when you connect to your higher self. And we found that when we did the exercise, which was, what are our blocks to being successful? The question was, why don't you want to be successful? What we found was that a lot of inner child conversation came up. And the inner child was the one that was, scared of not being liked, scared of being found out that she didn't know what, people thought she knew. What are some other revelations that came through? Somebody said that she was still grieving the loss of one of her parents and she had fear around losing another parent. So it's not necessarily related to money. Our money blocks can be all different things that haven't fully processed through, or maybe we're going through some kind of grief, some kind of identity crisis. All different kinds of things can block money. So yeah, that's what we shared yesterday. And what we're going to do today is a gratitude exercise, and we're going to write in our journal, I'm so happy and grateful now that, and we're going to write as if what we've been wanting to come true has already come true. So you're thanking the universe for all these things, acting as if they've already come true. And then at the end, we're going to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And first, I'm going to get you into a more relaxed meditative state. So if you're in a spot where you can close your eyes, we're going to do that. But first, I just want to put the question in the comments here. So this is going to be your journal prompt today. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and close our eyes if you're somewhere where you can safely close your eyes. And then you're just going to start taking some deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the nose, out through the mouth. We're just going to ask any thoughts or any concerns from earlier in the day, anything pulling in our attention, just to gently float away at this time. If you feel any tightness anywhere, you can say, just concentrate on the area where you feel the tension and just say, relax, release, relax, release, relax, release. You can also use a crystal, like I feel a little tension here on my third eye chakra. So you can put a crystal where you feel the tension. Sometimes like I put the crystal like here, like around my sinus area. That's usually where I feel tension, probably because I'm very intuitive and I get a lot of messages. And there's sometimes it just feels a little tense. So putting a crystal directly on where you feel the tension can actually help to pull out the tension and just to kind of like heal that area for you, just to pull that energy out so that you can relax. All right, so now we're going to do the journaling exercise. I'm so happy and grateful now that, and I just want you to just let your pen flow. You're just going to write all the things that you're so happy and grateful now that they have come true, and we're going to act as if they all have. So go ahead and take some time to do that now. Okay, so if you're just joining us, we're writing down all the things we're so happy and grateful now that they've come true. So we're writing as if our desires have already manifested. So anything that you desire, we're just going to say, I'm so happy and grateful now that, and then we're putting it in our journal. That's what we've been working on here. So if you feel called to share maybe one or two things that you journaled about, what are you so happy and grateful for? Let me see, I'm going to pick one of mine. Okay, so I said I have the retreat center in Denver all booked and 8 aligned souls have already signed up for it. And everything that you say, these are things that you're manifesting. After you say them, you can say them out loud, read them out loud. And then I like to put my hand on my heart, and then I say, thank you, thank you, thank you, and I smile. So you can even talk to your angels and say, thank you, angels, for guiding me to the right location. Thank you, angels, for introducing the people who introduced me to the people that were a perfect fit for my retreat. Thank you, angels, for allowing me to be open to receive them. Thank you, angels, for the money that came in. Thank you, angels, for the beautiful weather that we have for our trip. Thank you, angels. So you can just go through everything that you are manifesting for the experience that you wish to have and thank the angels for it. And at the end, I like to say thank you, thank you, thank you. And just make sure you smile when you do it, just to show that gratitude. All right, so I'm going to see, let's see, maybe I'll pull a card. I'm going to pull a card about the energy of gratitude. Maybe I'll do that. Let me tune in and see what I want to do, what I want to share about gratitude. Okay, so the quote is coming to mind that I shared earlier today. You can live your life 2 ways. You can live your life as though everything is a miracle or nothing is a miracle. And if you choose to see the miracle in every day, if you choose to wake up and be excited and be like, what am I going to experience today? Who am I going to meet today? What's going to unfold today that's going to delight and surprise me and is going to be so fun to experience, and a new connection, a new idea, just a beautiful sunset, your animals or your children doing something funny, your spouse doing something loving for you, whatever it is, you can think about it in the beginning of the day and just expect it to happen and choose to see your life as miraculous. The more we expect our life to be miraculous, the more it is. Also, the more space that you allow for the miracles to enter, the more that you will actually recognize them when they do. So it's really important we talked about this yesterday, to be mindful of how you're spending your time. If your schedule is so packed and filled with serving other people or being around other people, you're not having the time for the inspiration. You're not having time to process and see the miracles that are being revealed to you all the time. So it's really important to just carve that space and time to be open to receive the miracles as they are revealed. Gratitude is just noticing like how blessed you are, how lucky you are to be alive. I'm so grateful to be alive. I'm so grateful to be alive. I'm so grateful to have eyes that can see this beauty. I'm so grateful to have this strong, healthy body. I'm so grateful to have such amazing friends and family. I'm so grateful to be a mother, to be a father, to be an aunt, an uncle, whatever it is for you. I'm so happy and grateful. Thank you so much for this beautiful life experience. Gratitude is noticing the divinity in all things. It can be difficult to notice divinity in people because people can be, the word fickle came to mind, but that might be my ego talking. That doesn't sound like the divine talking. Maybe it is. People are ever changing. They're ever evolving and changing. So putting your attention on your dog or nature, or your journal, you know, things that bring you joy, music, things that are easy to appreciate. It's good to start there, and then you can go to people. But if you find yourself like, you know, some days it's easy to be grateful for your children, sometimes it's not. So it's really just noticing, gratitude is noticing the blessings around you. That's what it is. And then you can say, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. So anything that came through for you when I was sharing that, you're welcome to share in the comments, or anything that you journaled about, you can share it below. And I'm going to put some homework in the comments here for you for after we close out today. Your homework is going to be throughout your day to look for evidence to remind yourself how abundant you already are, and then say thank you, thank you, thank you when you notice it. So notice the abundance all around you. The book I'm reading right now is called The Abundance Code by Julie-Ann Cairns. And she calls it the abundance forest, which I love that analogy. And when I think of that, I see like, you know, rich, like green trees and vegetation and life. And that is abundance. So, you know, finding abundance in nature, looking for abundance anywhere. There's an abundance of coins in my purse. There's an abundance of whatever you can find an abundance of. Notice it and say thank you, thank you, thank you. Do that throughout your day. That is your homework. And then tomorrow we will go through day 3 of the Money Breakthrough Guide. And as always, if you, tomorrow the live is going to be at 10 a.m. Eastern. So you can mark your calendar for that. 10 a.m. Eastern, we'll be doing day 3 of the guide. And I'll also be making a special announcement about how we can work together further to go into those money blocks you might have. I have a container created to help people do that work together. It's like to rip off the Band-Aid together. It's a 3-hour experience, 3-hour deep dive experience. And I'll tell you more about that later. But it's really for those people who want to just like rip off that Band-Aid and to like look in, to open that box and just see what's in there. Because once we know what it is, then we can clear it. If we don't know what's in there and we just pretend that it's fine and there's nothing there, then it's going to manifest in different ways in our lives. It could come through our relationships. It could come through different patterns, you know, that we're just living out in our lives. So we want to expose it, like illuminate it, so we see what it is, and then we can do the work to clear it. So that's going to be shared more tomorrow. And if you're interested in working one-on-one with me to work through any kind of money blocks, or if you have some questions about your career path, I am going to put a link below for a complimentary call with me. It's called a Money Breakthrough Call. And it's for me to just ask you some questions, just kind of see what's going on in your business or, you know, with your career. And then I'll just provide insight that I receive. If you want to work with me one-on-one, we can talk about what that would look like as well. So I'm going to put a link in the comments below for this, for the complimentary phone call with me as well. Any other things you'd like to share or questions you have, you're welcome to drop them in the comments. If you're watching this on the replay, I will check back at this post. So if you watch this later, I can respond to questions then. And tomorrow, again, we're going to be back at 10 a.m. Eastern time. So if you'd like to do journal prompt 3 with us and to work through it together, we'll be back at 10 a.m. Eastern. And yeah, thank you so much for being here. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Bye.